How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Catching Cars. My name is Isaiah, and this right here is the key to our test vehicle today. Thanks to Drive, we have this 2022 BMW 740 LD. So we're going to take this BMW out on the Autobahn, see how it goes, do a quick little acceleration run. However, we're not going to be doing top speed. Top speed is limited to 253 kilometers an hour on the Speedo. And then, of course, I'm going to come back and tell you guys all my impressions on this BMW 740 LD. Before we get going, be sure to subscribe to Catching Cars, and we're already basically on the Autobahn, so let's go ahead and get that acceleration run in. So a short little acceleration run there, otherwise we might run out of gas if we keep going fast. So my impressions on this 2022 BMW 740 LD. Now this is not the brand new model. They just revealed a brand new model, but it's not on sale yet. So this is the current model still, 2022 model year, and I'm just gonna start off anywhere, whatever comes to mind. So the first thing is, of course, with BMW we have gesture control, which really sucks. Gladly you can turn that off in the system, so you don't have that problem anymore. There's a few other really minor things that I found with this BMW, like for instance, I cannot see my sea level, like the height above sea level on the nav, or at least I haven't found a way to find that or have it show me that. So like on an Audi A8 or most Volkswagen products, and even the Mercedes models, I believe you can see your height above sea level. So I would like to see that as well. That is one minor little nitpick. Another thing that I did not like was when you open the door, like let's say for instance you have all your windows down and you want to shut your windows, but you go ahead and open this door, the window stops. On most Audi and Volkswagen products, they actually continue to go up. If you like hold it, automatically go up. With this one, like I said, if you open the door, it does not do that. Otherwise, this is an absolutely fantastic vehicle. Really, I think this is my favorite vehicle out of everything I've driven so far. I've also driven S-Classes, I've driven the A8 as well, and this is by far my favorite. It's still kind of back to the roots. Not everything is in some infotainment screen. You still have the button here to turn off all your assistance systems, which is great. I hope they keep that in the new 7 Series, but I believe they got rid of it, sadly. And everything is just pretty easy to configure. Now, of course, you have the climate control buttons here, which is in a screen, kind of unnecessary, but it is fairly tactile and easy to use, so that's definitely okay. One other thing that I didn't like is the start-stop button is not here anymore. I'm not sure where that went. On some BMW models it's here, but for some reason on this one it's not. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. That would be, yeah. That would be great. I don't know what happened to it, what's wrong with it being there. And you also have like these little slider controls here for the temperature. So you have multiple settings that you can do for your climate controls. You can set the temperature here, but then you can also adjust it here, like how hot or cold the vents actually are, which is really nice. And everything is just so customizable and configurable in this vehicle. And it drives very well. Now I did say we're gonna run out of gas if we, or diesel actually, if we go too fast. However, this thing is excellent on fuel. I'm averaging 7 liters right now per 100 kilometers, and I've been going really fast. I have been cruising as well, but this is really just mixed driving, and 7 liters is insane for a vehicle like this. This is xDrive. It has 340 PS. Very, very nice, and it's a very, very heavy boat, of course. Super luxurious. I think everything just feels super high quality. The tactile buttons, like I said, like climate controls and everything, are not as good as they would be with an Audi, but I feel like the leather and everything might just feel a little bit better. It's really hard to find any hard, scratchy plastic in here. The one thing I could complain about, however, is that the armrest, for instance, here and also in the back, is stitched with this leather, which looks really nice, but if you rest your arm on there for too long, also here, it can get a bit scratchy for some reason. This leather here, yeah, I'm not too sure about that, just because of the stitching. They could have just, I don't know, kept this nice and soft, but otherwise this is a perfect vehicle. Of course, you have heated seats, ventilated seats, which I may just turn on right now. And the real experience is back there. That's where you really want to be. But also, this is a driver's vehicle that you can also be chauffeured in. So the A8 and the S-Class are more to just be chauffeured in. This is also the long wheelbase version, but this one still feels the most sporty out of the 3. And I really enjoyed driving this vehicle over the past couple of hours. It's just been really insane. The audio system, Bowers & Wilkins, sounds great. You have this little button here for like some scent that comes out of the air conditioning. This is really just, this is a perfect vehicle, honestly. It is big, maybe too big for city use, but it does have rear wheel steering as well, and this vehicle just does it all. It's fast enough, it's efficient, it's super luxurious. It has massaging seats. However, the massaging seats are not really worth it. I think it's like that in most vehicles with massaging seats. I think they're just not strong enough. They don't push into your back strong enough. It's kind of like just air pushing into your back, and then, you know, I don't know. It really doesn't make that much sense. Better than no massaging seats at all, but definitely nothing special to write home about. But overall, this is an excellent vehicle. Like I said, my favorite vehicle out of everything I've driven so far. It's not too much technology. It's just enough. Everything works perfectly. Pretty much everything works perfectly, and it's still fun to drive as well. So that'll be it for the 740 LD. Be sure to subscribe to Catching Cars, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.